Okay, so we have a box of chocolates, and Sarah's eaten 1/4 of the box of chocolates. Then her friends eat 3/4 of what was left over after Sarah's eaten her quarter. And then she has 6 sweets at the end when everybody's had their fill. And the question is, how many chocolates were there in the box? Well, let's say that all of the chocolates in the box were X. So what do we know? Well, we know that Sarah ate 1/4. So X over 4, 1/4 of the chocolates Sarah ate. So if Sarah ate 1/4, that must mean that before her friends started, there were 3/4 of X left. So after Sarah's eaten, there's 3/4 of all the number of chocolates left, where X is all chocolates. But then her friends eat 3/4 of these 3/4. How do we work that one out? Well, we'll try and say it as we think it. We'd like to know what is 3/4 of the 3/4 of X that are left. And when we write it up as a fraction like this, it's actually not so incredibly difficult. So we want to know what 3/4 of X is. And notice that I do a very different X here when I'm talking about my algebra X to my multiply X times sign. So, okay, well, we just work this one out because we know easily how to multiply fractions. 3 times 3x is 9x, and 4 times 4 is 16. So we now know that 9/16 of the chocolates is what all of the friends ate. But we also know that Sarah's already eaten 1/4. So how many chocolates are left in the box as a fraction? Well, if we were to add 9/16 of X plus 1/4 of X, we've got different denominators down here, so we'd have to change the denominator so we get the same number on the bottom. This would be the same as 9/16 plus 4/16 of X. 9 plus 4 is 13/16 of X, and that means that 13/16 of the number of chocolates is what's been eaten up by all the children. That means that the number that is left in the box, these 6 that are left, must be 3/16 of all of the chocolates. And we know that these 3/16 is the same as 6 chocolates. That would mean that if 3/16 is 6, then 1/16 would be this number divided by 3. 1/16 of the chocolates would be 2. So all of the number of chocolates would be 16/16. Multiply this by 16 would get 16/16, and that would give us 32 chocolates from the beginning. So that would mean that there'd be 32 chocolates in total. Let's do a quick check now and make sure that we've done everything right. Sarah's going to eat 1/4 of these 32. That would be 32 divided by 4. That would mean that Sarah eats 8 chocolates. That would leave us 24 chocolates left. So she's got 24 chocolates left, and her friends eat 3/4 of that. So 24 divided by 4 would be 6. 6 times 3 is 18. So it would mean that her friends would eat 18 chocolates. So Sarah eats 8, her friends eat 18, giving a total of 24 chocolates that everybody eats. And we had 32 here in total. 32 minus 24, that would give us 6 chocolates left over. So our final check gives us the right number of chocolates. And this is how we could do it, solve it using algebra.